Top 10 classic motorcycles for sale today, restored icons, and vintage legends. They don't build machines like these anymore. What you're about to see isn't just a lineup of old motorcycles. It's a journey through the evolution of American engineering, from wartime icons to custom-era legends. These 10 classic bikes carry real stories in their metal, rebuilt, preserved, and kept alive by decades of passion. If you love heritage, craftsmanship, and the soul of true vintage iron, you're in the right place. 1. 1941 Harley-Davidson WLA. The 1941 Harley-Davidson WLA remains one of the most historically significant motorcycles ever built. Originally engineered for military use during World War II, the WLA earned its reputation as a tough, reliable machine that could survive extreme conditions. The example here has been completely restored using authentic Harley-Davidson parts, bringing it back to the same wartime specification that thousands of American soldiers once depended on. Its restored finish, mechanical precision, and attention to authenticity make it feel less like a motorcycle and more like a rolling historical document. What makes the WLA so captivating today is how closely it connects modern riders to the past. Every line, every bracket, every detail reflects a time when motorcycles weren't made for comfort, they were built for purpose. A fully restored WLA doesn't just look great, it embodies the rugged spirit of the 1940s, when machines were simple, durable, and full of character. For enthusiasts of military history or early Harley engineering, this 1941 model is a timeless icon. 2. 1979 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead. This 1979 Shovelhead represents the final decade of an engine era that helped shape Harley-Davidson's identity through the 1960s and 70s. With a reputation for raw torque and mechanical honesty, the Shovelhead became the symbol of American road culture. Simple, loud, and unmistakably authentic. This particular bike has been kept in good condition, featuring a new starter and battery, making it a solid example of a late 70s Harley that stays true to its heritage. What keeps the '79 Shovelhead appealing is its blend of vintage charm and real-world usability. It still carries the rugged character of early Harley engineering, but remains approachable for modern riders who appreciate analog machines. Even without excessive restoration, a Shovelhead like this reflects an era when motorcycles weren't filtered or refined. They were built to be ridden hard, maintained by hand, and enjoyed for their personality. 3. 1957 Harley-Davidson Panhead Chopper. This 1957 Panhead chopper captures the spirit of late 1950s American motorcycling while blending it with classic chopper-era creativity. With an 84cc stroker motor, STD heads, electric and kickstart, and an S&S Super E carburetor, the bike carries both authentic Panhead lineage and thoughtful custom engineering. The narrow Arlen Ness Springer, Invader rims, LED signals, and custom seating give it a bold, unmistakable silhouette that still honors its Panhead origins. Despite its custom features, the bike remains rooted in genuine 1950s Harley-Davidson history, complete with a clean 1957 title and a mechanically honest 4-speed ratchet top transmission. It represents a unique intersection of heritage and craftsmanship, where mid-century Harley engineering meets the artistry of the chopper movement. For enthusiasts, this isn't just a custom build, it's a living tribute to two pivotal eras of motorcycle culture. 4. 1950 Harley-Davidson FL Panhead. The 1950 FL Panhead is one of the most admired machines from Harley-Davidson's early post-war years. This example, pulled recently from storage, carries a high-quality older restoration that still shows its craftsmanship beneath a layer of dust. The rigid frame, authentic period components, and clean lines showcase why early Panheads became the blueprint for countless custom and factory builds. The engine still kicks over as expected, offering promising signs of life with just a little bit of basic care. What makes this machine truly compelling is how well it represents the purity of its era. Early rigid frame Panheads are highly sought after not for flash, but for authenticity. They reflect a time when motorcycles were mechanical art, built with purpose and personality. Even as part of a larger private collection, this 1950 FL stands out as a historically rich foundation for anyone who appreciates the roots of American motorcycling.
5. 1984 Harley-Davidson FLH Electra Glide Shovelhead. The 1984 FLH Electra Glide Shovelhead marks the final year of the Shovelhead era, making it historically significant as the closing chapter of a legendary engine line. This example features matching numbers and a full restoration, complete with a belt drive instead of the earlier chain setup, a white saddle, fishtail exhaust, red windshield, and period-style lighting. It presents a vibrant combination of colors and classic touring bike character, reflecting the transition between old-school Harley engineering and the upcoming Evolution motor era. Collectors admire 1984 models because they represent both an ending and a beginning. The Shovelhead's unmistakable feel is still there, its rhythm, its torque, its mechanical charm, but wrapped in one of the cleanest and most complete touring setups Harley ever produced. This beautifully restored FLH reminds us why the Shovelhead era remains one of the most beloved periods in Harley-Davidson history. 6. 1969 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead. The 1969 Shovelhead sits at a pivotal moment in Harley-Davidson history, an era where the company was refining the shovel motor into something smoother, stronger, and more reliable than its early versions. This particular example has less than 100 miles on its rebuild, giving it the benefit of modern precision while preserving the unmistakable character of late 60s Harley engineering. Painted in a clean blue finish, the bike presents the simplicity and elegance that defined the transition from the Panhead years. What sets a 69 Shovelhead apart is its ability to bridge two eras at once. It still carries the timeless mechanical feel that riders love, a straightforward kick of torque, a familiar vibration, and a sound that instantly brings to mind open American roads. Yet, through careful rebuilding, this machine gains new life, ready to be ridden, appreciated, and preserved without losing touch with its late 1960s personality. 7. 1967 Harley-Davidson FLH Electra Glide. This 1967 FLH Electra Glide is a rare example of an all-original machine with documented history and just over 32,000 original miles. As a California black plate bike, it represents authenticity that collectors deeply appreciate. With its blue finish and period-correct components, the motorcycle reflects Harley-Davidson's evolution into the electric start touring era, while still retaining the classic lines and mechanical simplicity of mid-1960s FL models. It runs and rides properly, maintaining the character it left the factory with. What makes this Electra Glide especially compelling is its preservation. The original era tires, the patina on its components, and the subtle signs of age tell a genuine story of careful long-term ownership. Machines like this aren't time capsules, they're living artifacts that still function as intended. For enthusiasts of pure, unrestored motorcycles, a 1967 FLH in original condition is a rare and meaningful piece of Harley-Davidson heritage.
8. 1994 Harley-Davidson Softail Fatboy. The 1994 Softail Fatboy represents the height of early 90s Harley design. Bold, muscular, and unmistakably iconic. This example has been kept in excellent shape, with numerous accessories added over the years to enhance its look and performance.
Finished in turquoise, it captures the vibrant style of the era, while its well-maintained Evolution engine delivers the dependable, smooth power that made the Fatboy a staple in American motorcycle culture. Though considered modern by vintage standards, the '94 Fatboy has now entered its own classic phase, becoming a nostalgic reminder of Harley-Davidson's revival decade. Its long-term care and tasteful upgrades speak to the pride of ownership behind it. For many riders, this model represents the perfect blend of classic lines, modern reliability, and unmistakable road presence that defined Harley-Davidson in the 1990s. 9. 1979 Harley-Davidson Super Glide FXE 1200. This 1979 FXE Super Glide stands out as a clean, well-preserved shovelhead with 13,000 original miles and all matching numbers. The Super Glide was Harley's first true factory custom model, designed to combine the lighter feel of a Sportster with the big twin power of the FL series. With new tires and fully functional components, this example reflects the straightforward engineering and everyday usability that made the FXE one of the most popular shovelhead models of its time. Beyond its condition, the '79 FXE carries historical weight as part of the closing years of the AMF era, a period often misunderstood but full of important development for Harley-Davidson. This Super Glide showcases the durability and personality that kept Harley alive through a challenging decade. Today, its combination of originality, usability, and unmistakable '70s style makes it a meaningful piece of American motorcycle history. 10. 1995 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide Ultra Classic Shriner Edition. The 1995 Electra Glide Ultra Classic Shriner Edition brings together touring comfort, iconic style, and the proudly ceremonial roots of Shriner motorcycles. With just under 30,000 miles, it remains a solid and well-running example, powered by an Evo 80cc engine paired to an upgraded 6-speed setup. Its off-white finish, classic touring fairing, and subtle age marks reflect nearly 3 decades of real-world use while still holding the unmistakable presence the Electra Glide line is known for. What makes this bike special is the mix of heritage and practicality. The Shriner editions occupy a unique place within Harley culture, symbolizing tradition and community. Despite its age, this machine continues to run and ride well, showcasing the durability of 1990s Evo-powered touring Harleys. It is a reminder of Harley's strong touring legacy, a blend of reliability, comfort, and old-school charm that remains appreciated to this day. Each of these motorcycles carries a chapter of American motorcycling history, shaped by the roads they've traveled and the hands that kept them alive. Some restored, some preserved, all unforgettable. If you enjoyed this deep dive into classic machines, be sure to subscribe and join us for the next episode where we uncover more stories worth remembering. Until then, keep the throttle steady, the chrome clean, and the spirit alive.